Hello. What day is it?
The 19th.
19th. Saturday. We got home on your birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, did you know that you were going to be going home on your birthday?
No.
Because I don't think any of us knew, but we were hoping. Right?
Kind of.
You kind of knew? Just because things were being put in motion, but your blood pressure was kind of high. Right?
Yes.
But I think it was around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That we found out she could go. And that's when the blizzard was rolling in. So we got our stuff together. We got out of there in the blizzard. But I felt like you had a plow escort. You were on the phone the whole time. But I was driving, and when I was getting on to Dan Ryan, I noticed 2 plows coming up. So I slowed down and I just got behind them. And we were right behind the plow till at least 79th or something like that. So that was kind of cool. But when we got home, what was on the lawn?
Birthday
It said happy birthday on the lawn. I had to shovel the snow really quick, but inside the house was decorated. Grandma Beatty came over short notice and did some decorating for Piper. So we didn't really get home till it was dark. It was 7 o'clock. 6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah.
So, and we had all these presents from everybody. So many presents. So many that we're not even prepared to say thank you to everybody. Because if we start spouting out names, we're going to forget somebody. So we want to do a proper thank you to make sure that we don't forget anybody. The response to sending Piper cards and gifts was a lot, right? There's a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff from people we don't know, co-workers of family members and stuff, and family members of friends of family, and lots of great response. We really appreciate all of that so much. It made Piper's birthday special when we were all together and weren't able to plan anything because we didn't know anything, or it felt good to have a lot of stuff, and it felt like a birthday, because at the hospital, what'd you tell me? Do you remember? You're it doesn't feel like my birthday.
No,
it just didn't feel like it because we were living the hospital life, but yesterday was after your birthday, it was the first time we all slept in our beds in 24 days or something like that. So that was nice.
House.
But
we barely stayed at home that day because we had to go.
Right. Well, we slept in our beds that night, but Piper had dialysis the next day. So we get up around 7 something. She has her first medication at 8 o'clock because that one is at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. She does most of her meds at 9 a.m. and then only 2 more after that 8 p.m. one at 9 p.m. There's 2 more. So throughout the day, you're doing 8, 9, 10 to 11 pills. You have one that's a liquid right now, but it will become a pill. Yeah. But yesterday, coming to find out, so she's going to be going to dialysis. It's a place, they're called DaVita. You may have seen the names around the logos and stuff. But there's only one pediatric one. which is around Division and Halstead, about over there. So we go there at 11, and she does a 3-hour dialysis. So it's an all-day event, right? Because we wake up, we get our things together, you do your breakfast, and we head out to there, and then by the time we're done with there, it's almost 3 o'clock, and then traffic is kind of crappy, and then we don't get home till 4 or 5. So that's going to be 3 days a week. Coming Monday, that's when we're going to go to the hospital first and get your weekly intravenous steroid. So that'll be an even longer day. We'll have to wake up super early on Monday. And yeah, do our lunch in the car like we did. Have to have everything prepared, you know. Just gotta have 3 meals at least. And have some snacks and stuff. But today, Saturday, is our first day to chill. Right? Not really. There's lots to do. But it's our first day that we don't have to go anywhere or do anything. So that is kind of where we're at right now. Our big hurdles right now are we're getting rid of a lot of food that we can't eat. So we'll be dropping off a lot of stuff at there's one right at the church over there has like a little place to leave food, so we'll just leave it there just so we're not throwing it out. It's not good for you, but people eat it. We were eating it, but you know, now we have to do the juggling act of sodium and potassium. Come to find out, if it doesn't have potassium, it's got sodium. If it doesn't have sodium, it's got potassium. So she's allowed so much in the day, and we got to do the juggling act of that. Because for her birthday, I was looking for like vegan cakes and stuff, and like Whole Foods had slices of cake, but the sodium was like super high. Like, oh, no dairy, cool, but there's all bunch of sodium. So I found some cupcakes that were good. Wasn't too much sodium in there. And then it's a little cupcake. That was her birthday cupcake. And we still have like 3 left, so she can have one a day. So that's cool. But yeah, that's where we're at now. You want to add anything? How do you feel about being home?
Good.
Good? It's nicer than the hospital? That vacation was a little too long. Not like it was a vacation. But being home's good.
Can sleep.
Can sleep without being woken up for blood pressure every 2 to 4 hours. And other blood pressure medications. The dialysis is helping out. The blood pressure was down pretty good after dialysis yesterday. But yeah, it's gonna be at least a few months before we even see the lupus doctor. So for now, Piper is staying home. We're not going to school until at least April. From what I know, maybe sooner.
Oh.
But you can still do Zoom stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna keep on doing dialysis, and Piper's gonna keep getting better and better and better. Get some of this fluids out of you. But dialysis is helping, and so far the meds are doing their thing. So until we have proper thank yous for all the wonderful things that you guys have been doing, the one saying that keeps coming up from a lot of people is it takes a village, and it's never rang more true in our lives till this. You ever hear that saying before?
No.
So it takes a village means like you can't really accomplish it. How do I put this? More people can
better.
accomplish more than just
The more the
one
merrier.
person. Yeah, exactly. That's probably the best way to put it out there. The more the merrier. But the more people that truly care makes a really bad situation a little easier. Actually, a lot easier. We really appreciate all the support and help that you guys have been giving us. We'll have proper thank yous coming. Trying to organize. It's a little bit of a task. Right now we have things in
Piles.
like piles. We have art pile and game pile and room pile and book pile and fidget bag and clothes and fuzzy stuff. So we're slowly getting through it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.